All right, well, happy Labor Day, everybody. I hope everybody's having a nice, relaxing weekend. I'm getting ready to check into the Beaverton CERT net, and that is the Civilian Emergency Response Team in the local area. For me, this meets every Monday evening at 8 p.m. I try to check in, schedule permitting. This will be on the 147.380 megahertz repeater here in the Portland area. It has a positive shift with a PL tone of 100 hertz. I'll be using my Yaesu VX8R, and I always like to test out the microphone. I've got it all set, ready to go. And time permitting, I'm down to 15 minutes on my YouTube channel, but time permitting, we'll go over my 2-meter go bag, and if not, I'll pick that up on another video for you guys. In case you're wondering what these two little red capped tubes are, this is where I store extra antennas for my 2-meter handheld, and I always carry a scanner set for police, fire, ambulance, and hospital frequencies. And when I'm in the Central Oregon area, I also have it set up for U.S. Forest Service and Oregon Department of Forestry. Hey guys, welcome back and happy Labor Day. Hope all of you guys had a great Labor Day weekend. It is getting very close to 8 o'clock local, or 2000 hours, and I'm getting ready to check into the weekly CERT, Civilian Emergency Response Team network on the ham radio, and we'll be checking in on the 2-meter repeater locally. It is 147.380. It has a positive shift and a PL tone of 100 hertz. So I'm going to let you guys listen in here while we check in, and then probably just hear the closing comments of the net. If anybody's interested, I'll certainly post some links down below in the footnotes. And this is just one of a series of videos that I have planned for those of you guys that are interested in ham radio, and more importantly, what you can do with ham radio. So this is the Civilian Emergency Response Team network for the local area. Just for background, many of you guys may know that I'm an emergency physician, and in my hospital, I am one of 2 physicians in our emergency department that are members of the emergency department disaster team. We are the physician links to that team, which is composed of a whole bunch of outstanding members, including nurses, technicians, unit secretaries, registrars, and we are a subunit of a larger disaster committee that operates within the hospital, and then that operates within a regional committee network. And of course, we are all involved in national preparation for all sorts of disasters, emergencies that can affect hospitals on a global level. For instance, in our area, the one that we train for a lot is earthquake preparedness. But in all honesty, the emergency that affects us the most is an environmental emergency. So we've had ice and snowstorms that affect hospital operations, and we've had to institute our incident command system and our disaster plan a number of times, as well as for some local disasters for chemical, that type of thing. So I got into ham radio via that network, and I take every opportunity I can to explore and develop my ham radio skills. And this is just one of those ways of doing that. And again, I will be got a whole list of videos for ham radio to share with you guys. So anyway, we'll be checking in on the net here. Okay, the Beaverton CERT, Civilian Emergency Response Team radio network, is run by John N7JDT.
The purpose of this net is to promote amateur radio preparedness and share ideas and information among Beaverton CERT members and other interested parties. All stations are encouraged to participate. Beaverton CERT Radio is on the web at beavertoncertradio.org. Alright, we'll now take check-ins. All stations are invited to check in regardless of your location or emergency response team affiliation. When checking in, please give your call sign slowly and phonetically and your first name. The Beaverton CERT is now open for check-in.
Kilo Foxtrot 7, Echo Tango X-Ray, David.
Kilo Bravo 7, Romeo Uniform Lima, Harold.
Kilo Foxtrot 7, Kilo Romeo Mike, Carol.
Okay, let's see. I have Kilo Foxtrot 7, Echo Tango X-Ray, David, for checking in tonight. Do we have other check-ins?
Whiskey Alpha 6, Papa Delta Tango, Jerry, and Whiskey Bravo 6, Tango TQY, Tango Quebec, Yankee, Joe.
Okay, guys, well, the net will continue on. It runs typically about close to 30 minutes. I will follow through on everybody checking in, and then if there's any interesting comments at the end of the check-in, I'll include those in the tail end of the video. So that's how the net works. The operator running the net will open up the net and start taking call signs and names. Typically they'll go in batches of 5. He'll read those back for corrections and then take another batch of 5. They'll continue through until there are no other check-ins, and at that time then they'll open up the net for any important meeting comments, announcements, and then they typically close the net. I receive an email notice each week, a couple of days before the net, so I can remind myself. I also have it plugged into my iPhone, so I get a little alarm letting me know, get ready for the net. So I'll continue listening, and then we'll pick up any closing comments that might be interesting. Remember, it's Labor Day, so the check-in list might be a little
All right,
abbreviated.
are there any announcements, comments, or questions for the net tonight? Well, I hope everybody's had a great Labor Day weekend. Some mild but nice weather. Last call then on this sleepy Labor Day evening. Any announcements, comments, or questions for the Beaverton CERTnet tonight, or any last-minute check-ins? All right, short and sweet tonight. Thanks everybody for participating. We had a total of 10 stations check in with the Beaverton CERTnet tonight. If you didn't get an email from me last night about our net, you'd like to be on our list, you can send me your call sign. Just send it to n7jdt@beavertoncertradio.org. I'll put you on our list to receive announcements and updates about our net. This is November 7, Juliet Delta Tango, closing the September 6th session of the Beaverton CERTnet for this evening. Thank you to everybody who participated, and we look forward to talking with you again. We also wish to thank our friends at the Amateur Radio Relay Group for their use of their repeater tonight and every week, and for all stations who stood by to allow us the clear operating frequency. It is now 8:07, and this repeater is returned to regular use. Good night, everyone, and 73s and 7JDT clear.
Okay, guys, well, very short net check-in tonight, mainly due to the Labor Day weekend, I'm sure. Typically that net check-in takes pretty close to 20, almost 30 minutes, including announcements and any commentary. So anyway, glad you guys tagged along, and if you're not into ham radio yet, maybe you might want to investigate. It's a lot of fun, a lot of uses, and just a lot of really neat people to meet. So anyway, 73s to all of you, and I will see you later. USNERDOC out.